going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting Catless downpipes in the 335i. The Catless downpipes we're going to be throwing in are, I think they're ARM, or they're a good brand. I know that because they fit perfect. The fitment is amazing. None of that eBay stuff. But they're on my brother's 335i, because when I sold my first 135i, I had to check engine light for the, because I took off the J before, so I had to check engine light. So I put catted downpipes back on, took the Catless off, gave them to my brother. He was running them for a while. I like those, so I'm gonna run those on this car again, and then he'll get my catted. So I don't know if you guys know this, but if you want free Catless downpipes, you literally only have to buy Catless downpipes, take your catted ones off. If you live in a state that has strict inspections, it's not worth doing. But if you don't, you can sell those catalytic converters for like 300 bucks, which usually pays for whatever downpipes you get. So that's a way to get free Catless downpipes. And for us, we live in Texas, so it's not very strict. And if I need an inspection, I can get it passed, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what it sounds like. So if we start this, here's what it sounds like. So not the loudest, but not the quietest either. So you can hear we have a bit of a pop. I don't know if you can hear that or not. So here's what the pops sound like. Not the best, not the worst. So now we'll go ahead and get on the freeway. Show you guys how loud it gets. Roll the windows up. And we're on BC, so this is gonna be the bumpiest video I've ever recorded. But so with catted downpipes, resonator, and muffler delete, you don't really get much of a drone in the car. A slight little hum, which is nice, but besides that, not too bad. You just get a lot of bumps because we're lowered, and of course we got the half engine light because our wastegates aren't closing all the way, which is fine for now because we're not really boosting, we're just driving this. So I'm going to show you guys a few revs with the muffler delete so we can compare it to with the Catless downpipes. And I guess I haven't done it yet, but I've done it in the past, and I think this is going to be, anybody who has N54, this is the ideal setup. If you go straight pipe, I think it's too loud, you get a lot of rasp, and this just adds the perfect tone. So here's some stock besides muffler delete revs, and I'll do a quick acceleration pull that way. So yeah, that's gonna be your muffler deleted N54. Now I'm gonna head home, pull the cats off my brother's car, like I said, because they're on his car. And once we're done with that, this will hopefully be cool enough. I know I shouldn't have kind of ripped on it now, but it should be cool enough to where we can at least remove them, or, you know, spray them with water a little bit, cool them down. Let me go home and do that, and I'll show you guys some of the process as to how to switch them out and show you guys the beautiful sounds of Catless downpipes. So here's the cats we're going to be using. As you can see, I don't know what brand they are. They don't have any branding on them, but the welds are nice. Everything's nice about them. They're real straight. I've seen them, you know, have a lot of pinch welds everywhere and just be you know, have pie cuts in them, but these are just pretty straight. As you can see, this one, like, one bend there and it goes straight. So I don't know what brand they are. I believe these might be 2.5 inch. They're a little bit smaller, but yeah, they're not bad. So I'm just gonna fix 102 sensor. He has one torn there, my brother's car, and then show you guys how to pull the original cats out and swap these out. Then you get to the fun part, which is removing your 4 bolts down here. You have 4 12mm bolts that hold on the exhaust. These are pressed in. These are more like studs on the downpipe. So these are kind of hard because you got to scoot your exhaust back, which I already did loosen it by down there. There's a bracket, there's an 8mm. You have to loosen that so you can kind of move this freely. Once you do that, you'll get these 4 bolts, and then there will be 2 bolts up here on a hanger. I already removed mine because when I did the manual swap, we got rid of that sucker. But it's up there somewhere. Let me turn the flash on. It would be on these brackets up here. I don't know if you can see those studs over there, but once you do that, you'll have to come over here and remove these 2 bolts. You got one there, you got one back there on the other hanger. Those are both 13mm bolts, and then these puppies should come right out. And while you're down here, you want to look for certain things like this car. As you can see, that coolant line back there, it got oil on it, so it's become swollen. So you run the risk of bursting that, and then you start overheating. And it's not a quick, easy fix. Let me tell you that right now. All right, so now I got the old ones out. As you can see here, there's the old big cat. There's the new downpipe. There's the old cat. And here's the new downpipe. So now I gotta maneuver these in there and tighten everything up. And that'll be it for the installation. Just like that, we went ahead and plugged these in, got these in. These are a pain in the butt to do. Don't do them. And now we'll just button this up and then do our first start, and I'll show you guys what it sounds like in the street. All right, just like that, this car officially has Catless downpipes. As you guys know, exhausts, after you get an exhaust, it kind of adjusts to the flow. So I don't know if in this case it'll get louder or quieter, but it's definitely something else. I figured I'd show you guys the first start out here, where it's nice and, actually it's not very nice and quiet, but where you guys can really listen to it and I can really rev it without bothering every single neighbor I have. So let's check these out. All right, after that was all said and done, as you guys heard, it sounds a lot better. I started to drive it and I was smoking a little bit, so I got an exhaust leak. My flange fell apart. The exhaust outlet flange fell apart, so I thought I could rebuild it, but I ended up just getting some gasket maker, some exhaust gasket maker, and I'm gonna put it on for now. I'm doing that now, and then hopefully tomorrow, or tonight, order new gaskets, and we'll hopefully run this for a little bit. But that's it for now. It's on jack stands like it always is. I don't know what's next to this car. I know we have more wrap, but I think next thing, actually no, I do know what's next to this car. Possibly wheels. Some guys selling a set of M3 wheels. The ones we had on the 135, not the style 213 or something like that. The uncommon ones, the uncommon E90 ones. So I might pick those up tomorrow, depending on if he's willing to go down to my price, which I think he is because I had him for sale for like a year. But if he does say yes, we'll get those. If not, on to the next one. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated.